Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are making a recipe which we used to make in the years gone by, which is tin fish bread rolls. In those years, we never used to get the spring roll pastry, so we used to use our bread. We are going to start by cooking our tin fish filling, which I'm going to use the following ingredients: a Lucky Star middle cut tin fish, which is a 425 gram can. I'm also using 1 large onions that are diced, quarter cup of oil, 5 cloves of garlic which I'll crush, a grain of black pepper, a grain of salt, a sprinkle of paprika, and a sprinkle of mixed herbs. And I'm also going to use the juice of half a lemon. And then to garnish, I've got some lovely fresh spring onions. Cooking the filling is going to be very quick, so let's get started. I've got my stove on medium heat, and I'm going to add in my oil to my pot. I will allow this to get a little hot before throwing in my onions. To my oil, I'm going to add in my onions. I will allow these onions to fry till soft. My onions are nice and soft, and it's turning a beautiful golden color. So to the onions, I'm going to put in my crushed garlic and give this a nice mix. Allow this for a few seconds. I will add in some of my mixed herbs. And also my black pepper. And give this a mix. I'm going to put in my paprika. This is my middle cut tin fish, which I drained and cleaned it properly. So now I'm just going to throw it into the pan. If you are using the normal tin fish, which has the tomato sauce, you can drain out your tomato sauce and just use the fish. Firstly, I'm going to lower my heat. I'm going to add in my salt. I'm going to mix the fish with salt. You don't have to be too delicate because we're going to eventually break the fish up. I'm going to also squeeze in half of my lemon juice. I will mix and allow this for about 3 minutes to cook. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention that you can also use green chilies, but here I have a few slices of pepper dew, which I'm going to throw in. The green chilies that I have, it's too hot. I'm going to give my fish a nice mix. before the final touch, which is to garnish. Now my tin fish is done. I'm just going to add in my spring onions and switch the stove off. I am going to let this filling to get nice and cool, and then I will show you all how we make our bread rolls. My fish is quite cool, so now I'm just going to start by breaking off the fish. So there's my fish that's broken up. To make my tin fish rolls, I will need a few slices of bread, and today I'm using white bread, which is optional. You can also use brown. And then I'm going to use 1 egg, which I will season with salt and beat up well. And finally, roll my bread roll into the breadcrumbs. Firstly, I'm going to show you how we prepare our bread. We cut out the sides. But these sides won't be wasted. Whatever remainder egg we have, we can make some lovely egg toast fingers. Using my rolling pin, I am going to roll this very gently. Usually we cannot go very thin on it. It will start to crack. So this is how it is. I will start with a tablespoon of my filling onto the side. I'm also going to crack my egg. And put in a grain of salt to it. And I will beat this egg. So that's done. I'm going to turn in my bread very gently. And then also I'm going to brush in my egg. And give this a turn. So this is the way we sealed. To the ends, I'm gonna just put a little droplet of my egg. So I'll be able to squeeze the ends. And thereafter I dip my bread, roll it into the egg, and then into my breadcrumb. So this is how it's done. So I'll continue. I'll do 4. Here's my 4 tin fish rolls that I've done. I'm quickly going to sprinkle some olive oil on top. This olive oil is going to help my tin fish bread rolls to brown up nice and golden in the air fryer. I'm using my air fryer today but years back we used to deep fry it in the oil, which wasn't the healthiest of way, but we didn't have air fryers invented, and neither did we have ovens. To my basket, I've cut my parchment paper, which are also sprayed and cooked. This is my 4 that I set it in my basket, and I'm gonna put it into the air fryer. I'm going to set this on pizza, which is 160 degrees, and for 17 minutes, and halfway we will turn it around. My bread rolls are done. There you go. You can see how beautiful and golden brown. We did give it an extra 5 minutes, and we turned up the heat a little higher so it can brown up. But you can adjust your air fryer accordingly. Now I am ready to serve. Here you go, your lovely tin fish bread rolls made in the air fryer, and it goes very well with some nice hot dip on the side, which we mix together: mayo, tomato sauce, and hot sauce. It's a nice rainy day here in Joburg. It's a good snack to pass our time. This is a update take on a very old recipe, and I will hand you all over to the taste taster to give his thoughts.
Hi guys, sorry, we had a bit of a false start. I thought I pressed record and I hadn't. So I'm one tin fish roll down already, but we're going to take this again. So we're going to give Mom's tin fish rolls a try. I remember eating this as a child. It must have been the late 80s or early 90s. But like my mom says, if you deep fry this, the bread tends to soak up a little bit more oil. So it's not the healthiest to have when it's deep fried. But you can still deep fry it. It will still work well. So we're just going to put some of the dip onto one of these tin fish rolls. Well, it's middle cut, but yeah. And we're going to give it a try. So the initial bite into it tastes almost like a tin fish samosa, but the outside is a bit softer and a bit more forgiving. So I'm just going to step towards the camera so you can see the filling. Hopefully you can see that. It's still steaming, piping hot, because we just took it out of the air fryer. And with the dip, it's very good as well. I think if you add in some fresh dhania, if you get some fresh dhania, it will also help. And yeah, I think it's, if you've got a taste for spicy tin fish curry, you can add in your own chilies as well. We've got, I think it's sweet habanero chilies, pickled sweet habaneros that my mom added, which is giving it a lovely sweet undertone, but still a little bit hot and spicy as well. So those were very good tin fish rolls. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all catch the next video as well. And we'll be back next week with another exciting recipe for you. I would encourage you as well to send your recipe requests through to us. We are we are constantly looking for new recipes to try and to show y'all. So yeah, if you have anything, even any requests coming up for December and the Christmas holidays, please let us know and we'll get them done for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.